This is my V8 Slang custom $2,000 rear mount, 621 horsepower, 557 torque, turbo 350Z. Now before I show you how it was done, let's see what it can do. Sounds nasty.
Yeah, it actually made good power. It made 621.
621?
Yep.
Holy shit, dude.
I have to turn it down because the torque is too high.
Okay.
This is coming on pretty strong, so it's making a ton of torque. So I don't recommend daily driving it on that map or whatever. But I'm going to email you the dyno graph. All the maps are the same, but to switch between like low power, low boost, high boost, it says how to do it in the email.
Okay, perfect.
Because I got the settings of the controller saved, so it's easy to just click it up or down if you want to go on low boost or high boost.
That's nuts, bro.
But it made 533 on like about 10 psi, 12 psi, which is pretty good.
That's fucking gnarly.
And then 621, it's like 15 psi. So
I feel like crying, bro. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. just don't rag on this map because the torque is 557. So
okay.
Keep it off of if you're roll racing, like obviously keep it past 6,000 RPM where the torque is starting to drop off. But you know, don't punch it like right in the middle of the RPM band.
Okay.
That's what's gonna break a rod.
Welcome to the first part of the custom rear mount turbo series for a 350Z. I have my 350Z right here, already on jack stands. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Alex Z. If you guys seen the last video where we actually put this freshly rebuilt motor into the Z with new gaskets, new head gaskets. We also painted the timing cover. We went ahead and did the clutch. So the clutch that I am running is a Z-Speed Super 6 clutch and a Z-Speed C-Mac delete, and I recommend those two things if you are planning to also build your 350Z rear mount turbo kit, or if you're gonna run any turbo kit. But it's actually like the single exit part where the muffler comes out on the bumper. That's the resonator. So like right here would probably be like the exhaust exit. So you're like your you know, your pipe that takes out the bumper would be right there. You just cut that part where you just cut the muffler off basically, and you extend it. And I'll probably measure even this for you guys, so you guys kind of have an idea of like the measurement of how long this thing is. And yeah, and all you do is you weld this thing on, which is this, and then the T4 flange, and then your turbo attaches to that. Okay, so now we're back onto the car. You just saw us weld that onto that. The muffler part where the single exit comes out of the bumper. So this is the rear of the bumper. It would come out like that. You just cut off that muffler tip.
This might look like right here.
So that's the turbo. And this turbo is from VS Racing. Do you remember what size it was?
6572.
Okay, 6572. It looks pretty good.
Billet.
Billet.
Yeah.
It's like 300 bucks. Honestly, it's
not
fucking
bad,
good ass price.
Yeah, it's not bad for.
I've heard like a lot of good reviews about it.
Yeah, no, they last. Some people use it for drags.
You just put that on like an exhaust.
Yeah.
Then this goes on, and then you just weld on some brackets to hold this turbo,
Yeah,
right?
Here. To this.
Oh, okay. So you just
weld something there and just put it on like a bracket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy how simple it is,
Yeah.
but like it seems just so much harder. You know what I'm saying? Like just the thought process.
People overthink it.
Yeah.
Just like that, and then you just have to clamp it right here. We can either face it down so the hot air comes out down, or that way,
Oh,
or that.
and then the exhaust comes out of that end, huh?
Yeah, from here and here.
Oh,
Once you
okay.
reach your peak boost, it comes out of here.
Oh, okay.
Still comes out of here, but it just gives like a little bit of excess gas, so you don't hit more than 10 pounds of boost.
Oh.
Or whatever you have it at.
Sheesh. Got it on. Now we just gotta tighten the bolts. Damn, this thing's gonna look so sick. Especially when we put the exit out. It's gonna look freaking insane. Alrighty guys, so not only do we have the turbo mounted, but we also did the bumper tuck. We went ahead and just self-tapped it to the support back here. But sheesh, it looks good. This is how it looks like from an angle. Just like that. Damn, that shit looks fucking crazy. Alrighty guys, so now we got the exhaust on. This is how it looks. This is how it looks from afar with the bumper tuck. And gosh damn, it's like insane. But it looks so good. Now we got the V-band on with the single exit, turbos on, mounted. Freaking crazy, dude. The only thing I'm scared is that the oil reservoir sits a little low. But honestly, I think with the big tire setup, I think it's just gonna sit up. Or I might have to maybe even raise it to get it, you know, good clearance. But man, that looks freaking insane. I'm so happy that it's finally getting to this point. Somebody say me, it's finally got my tires. I ordered these months ago, and I finally got them. Like, this thing is massive. Sheesh, this is gonna look so good with the wheel on. Might get this done today, not entirely sure, but damn, they look good. And for the exhaust, as we explained earlier, is just a normal exhaust. So this would be the single exit cut off, T4 flange, turbo literally bolts directly to it right here. There's nothing crazy right here, and then there's a hole cut out on the side of the single exit where the wastegate goes in. And this wastegate comes actually with the V-band, so you just have somebody fabricate or weld on the V-band onto the hole of the single exit, and it attaches right there. For the filter, I ran a 4-inch filter on this. I was gonna use a small one with like the actual non-filter just to screen, but because it's rear mount, there is a lot of stuff being shot, like a lot of debris going on back here because of the tire. So I ran a 4-inch filter right here. Just goes straight in. Nothing bad. Got this fabricated. This is the single exit for the turbo. It's a V-band, so this turbo came with this V-band, and you just put the V-band on it, get it fabricated, and the exhaust comes straight out. So we're gonna start walking up. What is this called? when
The intercooler piping?
yeah, but what is this certain part called to the turbo? It's called cold side or hot side?
The cold side.
Cold side piping.
Yeah. Hot side is the exhaust.
Oh yeah, hot side is exhaust. So yeah, you're gonna go down this way. This is the wheel right here. Just tucks right into there. This whole piping kit I got from Amazon. Has a whole bunch of piping. Pretty much everything you'll need. For how much was this? Like 150 bucks or something like that for this whole, like literally it's a whole bunch of piping, silicone, clamps, and yeah, so you just run it and you just kind of work with what the kit gave you. So we ran this kind of like L-shaped one, then we're gonna run we're gonna put a coupler right here. It's gonna be a straight one going back.
Want to have like a L-shaped one?
Pipe? Oh, coupler?
Yeah, the coupler.
So yeah, you're gonna put a coupler right
But
somewhere
most
right
likely.
there. But yeah, you guys get the idea. You just kind of like work with the piping you got and the couplers, and it just goes straight down all the way until you get to the turbo down there. Right now we got the piping right there. So yeah, we just gotta get that pipe. We need one more straight, and yeah, gotta get it to connect over here. I have the link in the description if you guys want to get this intercooler. It was pretty good for the price, and so far it looks like it fits really good. So I actually got this done by K6 Fab as well. We got the intercooler mounted, so this fits nice right up here, right to where the support bar in the front goes mounted right there. I'm not going to be running that, so I'm just going to go ahead and run this. And also on the other side connects here, the intake piping or charge pipe. There's so many names for it. Intercooler piping. So I have a 2.75 to 3-inch coupler. This part goes into the throttle body into this pipe. I got this done by K6 Fab. I bought these MAF sensors online. I believe I have the link to the description to these MAF sensor bongs in here. So these came out really nice. These are 3-inch. All the work looks really good. All the welding's done really good. I'm actually super impressed. And then from there, we still have to put in our MAF sensors in here. And this actually is going to sit down so you can't even see the MAF sensors. So it gives it a clean engine bay look, which I'm pretty stoked on. And then this is a 3-inch coupler, kind of like not a 90 degree, but I have the exact coupler in the link in the description. I forgot what angle this was. So this is gonna sit up like this, right? So that means we gotta get something to come up and down. So this is gonna sit like this. And so this is 3-inch to 3-inch. Then we have this 3-inch pipe as well. This is the part that connects to the intercooler like this. And it goes into the side using a coupler right over there, which is a 3-inch to 2.5. Because the ports for this intake are 2.5. So this goes into this like that, and then into that, into the intercooler, and the very same thing on the driver's side. So literally from throttle body to intercooler. And I have T-bolt clamps for everything. You have to run T-bolt clamps. Wouldn't have it any other way unless you're going V-band, which I probably will do eventually. And then, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start putting on the MAF sensors, and then we're gonna start putting in the piping and see how this thing looks with pretty much the front end completely done.
All the fireworks again. Yeah, I get that.
Finally got them on. Sheesh, looks so good. To go here, but I'm having a problem that it's not working because right now it's hitting the core support. So we're gonna have somebody come by and maybe they can help us out with it. Alrighty guys, so as you guys saw that I cannot fit the U-shape on this front part, so I had to hit up my guy right here. If you watch YouTube, you probably know who this is.
No, you guys don't. This is American Mobile Welding. I don't know what he's talking about.
American Mobile Welding
Right.
for the W today.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cutting this pipe to make an extension for the U-shape so that it clears the radiator support, and it should do the trick hopefully.
Yeah, we'll just add a little spacer in the middle of the U, and then bring both openings out.
Nice. Having a few complications with the cold side piping, more than I thought, but usually how things go. When you think it's gonna go one way, it goes the other. Alright guys, so we got the piping to clear. So you remember I was having issues hitting right here. So we modified this right here and right here to be a little bit longer so that I get clearance right here. I do have aftermarket radiator and fans. I don't know if that's why I had to modify this, but other people don't. But for some reason I did. So as you can see, we have a U here, modified U, and then 90 degree, and then this goes over this control arm. As you can see, I'm having quite a bit of issues with this hitting. So I would probably, if you're gonna replicate this build, modify this so that maybe there's a coupler here, so cut it here, coupler, and do it that way, because I'm having quite a bit of issues with this hitting. I'm still getting like almost full boost. I don't know if my boost is cutting off because of this, but it could be because this thing is super bent. But yeah, there's definitely an issue with this hitting. I think I'm gonna modify this eventually to run this way instead, through the transmission down to the next part, which I'll show you guys right now. But this is how I saw some other people do it, so I ran it this way. But right now I am having bad issues with this hitting right here. And this is also modified. We did have to shorten this, so yeah, just keep that in mind. That if you could, honestly, I would just hire a fabricator to do this front side of this car, because it's quite a bit of tight space here. So just tell a fabricator if he can make you a pipe to go up to where the transmission is, so that you could just literally from once you get to the side of the transmission where my finger is right now on this area, all it is straight. So all you really need to modify is from here just to get it to the back of the engine, to where the transmission is, just so you can get the straight. So once you get past this part where I'm hitting right now, the control arm, this connects to here, goes to there. I ran another like a 90 right here with another 90 degree pipe connecting right here. So it literally goes from control arm, shoots kind of in the up position. This 90 goes up, bends back down over this tie rod. Then you get another 90, so the 90 goes there, kind of comes down like the angle is right here, and then shoots up back towards transmission on the side. And from there I have a 60 degree coupler. I'll put the exact degree on there. I forgot which one it was right now. But yeah, a 60 degree coupler, and this is gonna kind of go up and then come back down a little bit, and then literally from here, right in this area, after the 60 degree, you literally is just straight, like nothing much to that. Literally just go straight, and then I'll go back to the ends of the car so you guys can see that. But yeah, literally just straight. And the exhaust is literally like every other exhaust. I have headers, DC sport racing headers, normal non-resonated test pipes. I have a steel and white pipe, so it goes through the control inside of the transmission, and then once you get to the side of the transmission, all you literally need to do is make this go straight. Nothing much to it. 2.5 inch just going straight to the turbo right here. I have, I believe, a 60 degree coupler on this, and it goes directly to the turbo. Not hard. The hardest part is just getting the piping to fit in the front of the car, because there's so much going on because of the suspension, transmission, engine, all that stuff. But once you get past the transmission, just a straight shot all the way down. Mine goes under the rear sway bar kind of looking thing, goes under it, over, and straight into the turbo. And that is it for the cold side piping. Literally just one straight pipe, and then some bends going out in the front. You can do it like how I did it. I modified 2 pipes to get that to fit, But I would honestly just go to fabricator and tell them to fabricate you a way so that you don't have to run it under the control arm, so it doesn't hit the way mine does.